become Bhangarh Fort history in India. There's a place in India where even the government forbids entry after sunset, where the wind whispers and shadows move on their own. People say, whoever stays there at night never returns. Welcome to Bhangarh Fort, India's most haunted place. I'm your host, and this is FactStormLab. Today we reveal a real truth. Ek asli hakikat. The beginning, built in the 16th century by Raja Madho Singh, younger brother of the great Mughal warrior Man Singh of Akbar's court. Bhangarh was once a beautiful kingdom, full of life and joy. But behind its walls, a dark shadow was waiting, a shadow born of obsession, love, and black magic. The sorcerer's love, Princess Ratnavati, a woman so beautiful that even the sun seemed to pause for her. But a sorcerer named Singhiya fell in love with her, or perhaps was cursed by his own desire. He enchanted a bottle of perfume with black magic, so that when Ratnavati used it, she would fall madly in love with him. But fate had other plans. She threw the bottle away. It hit a rock, and that rock crushed Singhiya to death. Before dying, he screamed, "No one will ever live in Bhangarh again. The land shall remain barren forever." And with those words, darkness fell upon the kingdom. The light of joy was extinguished forever. Soon after, Bhangarh was attacked, its people slaughtered, its temples destroyed. Those who survived heard whispers in the night, footsteps behind them, and the cry of a woman calling for help. Locals say from that day no one ever slept in Bhangarh again. Until today, a sign outside the fort warns, entry after sunset is strictly prohibited, because those who did never came back. The spirits of Bhangarh Fort, FactStormLab. Last time, we uncovered the curse that destroyed Bhangarh. But tonight, Johnny, we go deeper into the dark heart of the fort itself, where the dead still whisper, and the living fear to step. The whispers. People who tried to spend a night here say they heard voices calling their names. Shadows moved without light. Some felt cold hands on their shoulders. But no one was there. Villagers claim the sorcerer's spirit still wanders, waiting for Princess Ratnavati to return. And those who try to find her never leave alive. True encounters, explorers, paranormal teams, YouTubers, many have entered. Cameras stopped working. Voices echoed from empty rooms. One team found their equipment scattered, as if someone had thrown it in rage. They ran and never returned. Emotional end. Maybe the souls of Bhangarh are trapped, caught between love and revenge. Maybe they just want peace. But one thing's certain, Johnny. Some places are not meant for the living. If you dare to know more, stay with us, because the truth is still out there, waiting to be revealed. Must be talk of fear next haunting truth, the night of Bhangarh Fort. But some curses never die. They just wait to be awakened again. Last time, we saw how Bhangarh was destroyed by the sorcerer's curse. But now, something has started again. This time, not in the 16th century, but today. Welcome to Bhangarh Fort Part 3, The Return of the Curse. A young paranormal researcher named Armand decided to visit Bhangarh at night. He wanted to prove that all ghost stories were fake. He carried a night vision camera, a drone, and a voice recorder. At the gate, the board still said, "Entry after sunset is strictly prohibited." But Armand smiled and whispered, "Rules are made to be broken." That night, he entered the fort alone, and the curse woke up once again. The whispers return. The air was still. the moonlight pale. His camera started glitching. Static filled the screen. Suddenly, a woman's voice echoed, soft but chilling. "Why did you come back?" He froze. He turned around. No one. The walls of the ancient fort seemed alive, breathing, whispering. He ran deeper inside, only to find a dark chamber with symbols on the wall. The same symbols the sorcerer once used for black magic. He placed his hand on the stone, and the walls trembled. Something moved in the shadows behind him. A shadow with eyes. On a broken altar, Armand found an ancient diary. The writings of Singia, the black magician. It said, "My curse will end only when her soul forgives me." And suddenly, a cold wind blew through the hall. The voice returned, crying, whispering, angry. Armand screamed, "Who are you?" The voice answered softly, "Ratnavati." His camera fell, capturing the last image of a glowing figure in the dark. And then, silence. Next morning, villagers found Armand's car parked near the fort. His camera was there, still recording. The last frame showed him walking into the mist,